Hi guys, and welcome back to the part 3 of making KUSH MAINI a Formula 2 champion and then a Formula 1 champion. And today we have traveled to Barcelona for our third race of the season, and we get into qualifying with an amazing speed there, taking the last corner, and we have gotten the pole position for this race with a good lap with 7/10 to Enzo Fittipaldi there, but we cannot celebrate this. As you can see, it's raining.
So today, the sprint race, no pit stops, just full on pace. It's all about speed, daring and sheer driving skill. What, I wonder, is in store for us today? It's back to the future for the F2 drivers today. We welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector. It will shorten lap times and reduce the length to 2.9 miles, 14 turns. This was the original setup of the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. It's Formula 2, it is the sprint race. I'm Alex Jakes, Alex Brundle is alongside me. Now Alex, there's no mandatory stop in the rules, but this is Formula 2. Anything could happen.
Try to leave reverse in the pit lane.
As you can see, it's going to be a bad race for us because we start 10th, and the worst of all of this is we are going to be starting on hard tires. And so, let's start. In 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and going into Spain, taking an easy approach there because the car is really snappy right now because the track is wet. We weren't able to put any wet tires on this car because of a glitch, which I think have happened to everybody. As going into Fittipaldi in the first corner, still taking it slow as we can right now, getting Beauchamp easily outtraction us because of the analog. We touched the one there. It's an analog stick keyboard for us, so the problem is we have only full speed or no speed, so that's why it's difficult for us against AI, but still we are trying to make it. And on the end of lap 3 here, I have to tell you something about this race is because I had a big shunt there, so because of that I had to DNF out of this race, but I forgot to record that race. So as you can see, I'm going to retire from this session after the end of third lap. We had nothing to do because it was our fault and I didn't record it, so I thought it's the right thing to do to stop here. But we still have 2 points for the pole, so that was still there. But other than that, let's get into the feature race.
Hello and welcome to the circuit of Barcelona. Let's take a look at the grid.
So, looking at the strategy there, if anything we can change, and going from pole there. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are a go for Spain, and easy does it for us. Fittipaldi not trying, just coming back behind us, and we are going defensive a little bit because Fittipaldi is getting the slipstream, and Martins going side by side there, but Martins and Novalak going side by side there, but Novalak just tucks in behind. Novalak tucks in behind Martins for the slipstream and trying to overtake him, but doesn't work. And we are going now on the lap 6. We are struggling with tire wear a lot. Look at that. Left front is 64%, and we get a snap because we were trying to get into the pits there. The race didn't change much, and now we are into the pits. Fittipaldi is still second. Martins is third with a amazing fast lap. Beauchamp third, and we are now in the pits. Look at the tire disparity there. If you can see the tire disparity, the left rear was 63% and the right rear was only 21%. So the tire, as you can see, the most corners are like that. So let's see. 4.5 on the pits. Not a bad pit stop there. We are last right now with almost 20 seconds we are going to, I think. Let's see. Gets out of the pits. and it's all 15.5, 16. We are now 16 seconds behind Roy Nissani, but I think we have new tires, so catching up to them isn't going to be difficult. We already got our objective there for getting a lap time of 30.7. We are taking it slow. See, already in a lap we already got 6% on the left front and 5% on the right rear. And we have a safety car. We have a safety car. Like again, we have a safety car. This is going to ruin us, and it has turned into a red flag. Let's see what happened there. So Bearman, I think, is the cause of this. And we see it going easy. Okay, so he spun. Bearman spun there. Vasa and Cordile stuck behind him. Maloney and CORSA, Leclerc, everyone going just side. They are ghosted and everyone just passed them. And now Cordile and Correa passes him, but Bearman is still wrong way around. So let's go into the restart. Martin's going first, Fittipaldi second, and we are underway for the feature race. Again the restart there. We are now MAINI and Fittipaldi just behind each other, and Martins have made a mistake. And he is now down to P6 from P1 to P6. That's a really big mistake that caused Martins a big time there. So many positions and we are already P13 there. So already P13 there, getting good amount of positions and making an overtake on our teammate Boshang, but we are on the grass. And because of that, Crawford is side by side with us, and he tries to overtake us, but we defend, and we are now through in front of Crawford, and now we are trying to get back in front of Boshang, getting a good amount of time here. So on lap 10, making a big dive bomb there, trying to push Boshang a little bit out of the racing line, just taking that easily. And now that's an amazing overtake just behind Bearman now. So in the slipstream on Bearman, starting lap 11, Stanek. So we are already in that train of Maloney, Vasa, Stanek, and that's a big dive bomb from us. And we have touched Stanek there, and we get a big snap there. Well, we were half spun there actually. So it was half spun there, but still we overtake Bearman there. So lap 11, and we have overtaken Stanek there with a big dive bomb. How has that happened? I don't know. And so we're still on lap 11, just behind Maloney. Maloney goes a little bit wide, but we do not have DRS. Trying to make a big dive bomb there, and we have made it just in time. We have made a big dive bomb there in front of Maloney. And now on lap 12, we are just behind Vasa there, getting DRS. And in the slipstream or Vivasa, do we make it? Again with a dive bomb, Vivasa just leaves us enough space, and we have made it again to P7 in just 2 laps. We have gained a lot of positions there, and at the start of lap 13, we are now chasing Leclerc, and now we are side by side into the braking. We are just in front of Leclerc there, but he is still side by side, but we have made that work. And lap 14, we are now trying to overtake Martins there, but we go wide a little bit, and then we cut off inside. Let's see, Martins just get out of the way there for us. So that's an easy pass for us. Now we are just behind Overlack for the 4th position, if we can get it. If you think what's happening here, and at the start of lap 15, we are now going to. That's another dive bomb for us. If you think this is a bad driving, let me tell you, I was so angry when that red flag came in. I was so pissed. I was so furious that it was like do or die situation for me. I was ready to die. And again, our favorite position in turn 10, and we have overtaken CORSA with an amazing dive bomb there, and we are now just behind Shaw, who is in P2. We are now on podium positions, and at the start of lap 19, we have overtaken Vishal there with again a big dive bomb there, and now we are behind Fittipaldi there, and now we are behind Fittipaldi there on turn 10. We are just behind Fittipaldi, but trying to overtake him from the outside, but doesn't work. We just stuck in behind Fittipaldi there again. Just trying to go a little bit outside so we get a good run there. Have to brake here because I think both of our tires are now reached a point where we can't cross to the line, and we have only got P2 there. Fittipaldi, amazing work there for him getting P1. We got P2. Porsche got P3, and we are just 3 minutes behind Ayumu Vasa there. So I'm going to give you something. As you can see, we are going to be doing another race in this episode, and it's going to be Austria for today's weekend of the season. So we get amazing here. Look at that. The tire wear is not that much, and we are just pushing so much because Austria is one of my favorite tracks. Just pushing the limits, I think a little bit too much, then taking the last one, getting the slipstream in the car in front of us. What's going to be? It's a 1:15.1. It's a 1:15.1, 1.5 in front of Oliver Behrman, who's in second. But I think we have made a same mistake as we did in Spain. We are on a dry setup in a wet race, so I think it's going to be difficult, but let's try and get something out of this race. We are going to be starting P10 here, so let's try to get something into this race, and let's go into the race. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, 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 go. We are now P10, we are taking it very easy there because the track it's raining. As you can see, it's raining heavily, not heavily, but it's raining a lot right now. Just taking it easy, getting a dive bomb there, still touching the ruler there, and he's still behind us, and there's a big collision with us. But look at that. If we try to put any power there, we just slides our rear, our fronts all slides. Correa and the ruler, making some kind of overtake, but we go into too deep into Martins there. Big collision with Martins there. I think someone has spun behind, but we are just trying to keep it on the black stuff, trying to just make to the pits, because if you don't know, there's a glitch going on in the game in which you do not start on the wet tires in a wet session. I tried so hard to do something about it, but it didn't work, so we have to pit at the end of lap 1. So we are coming in at the end of lap 1. As you can see, we are last. We did lost a lot of positions trying to go into the pits, and we are now on wet tires. Let's see if we can get something in this race, because I think the rain is just increasing and increasing. So we are going to be getting so we know that the rain is going to be getting heavier and heavier after this. So everyone is going to pit in a lap or 2, and look at that. At the end of lap 5, we have already caught up to Cordeal there. So the rain is heavier now, taking a big dive bomb, taking it so close to Cordeal, making him go around. But we have made it work for now. As you can see, Crawford did pit, but he went on to softs again, and see, he has pit again to go on to it. So it's time now. Lap 5, it is time now to go on to the wet race tire. But we have made a lot of time because we pit on to wet tires a lot earlier than everyone else. So we are going to be getting amazing. See, you can see we are trying to hunt for the wet patches of the racetrack so that we can keep these tires cool as much as we can possible, so that we can fight at the end of the race. As now you can see, at start of lap 9, Porsche is just behind us. Everyone pitting. We got an amazing undercut on everybody else, but because they are on new tires, on lap 9 Porsche has caught up to us, and on lap 11 we are still struggling to keep this, and we have got an engine failure. We have got a mechanical failure there. The worst feeling you can get on the race when you are leading and you are trying to defend. Only 3 laps left, and we have gotten the worst thing we could have got. We are now out of the race. and we are just parked. We'll just park inside of a show there. I don't know how that works, but it works. So we got a mechanical failure there. It hurts, but I think let's see how much we are going to lose in the championship after this. I don't think it's going to be too much because it's a sprint race, but let's see how much we lose. Ayumu was on 6th, only got 3 points, and we already have 2 points for the pole position. So I think we only lost 1 point. So still, we have something to do. Let's go into the feature race.
It's race day here at Spielberg, and the drivers are making their final preparations down on the grid before lights out. Look around, it's a spectacular setting, and I'm sure today's race will do it justice. So Spielberg is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left. Look out for the uphill braking zone into turn 3 that represents one of the better opportunities to overtake. Also turn 4 straight afterwards, and then the next one being all the way back round to turn 1. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. KUSH MAINI lines up on pole position, with Ollie Behrman alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Martins, De Ruvela, Jack Doohan and Pourchaire, Benavides, Vesti, Hauger, Ayumu Awasa, Correa, Stanek, Enzo Fittipaldi, Isaac Hadjar, Novalak, Nissani, Verschoor, Jack Crawford, Leclerc, Cordial, Maloney and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns.
We did a good result today if we want to catch it.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are a go in Austria's feature race. MAINI leads Behrman, De Ruvela, Martins going 3 wide into turn 1, making some contact with each other. De Ruvela getting P2 now, Martins P3, Behrman from P2 to P4. It's a bad race, but Martins and De Ruvela still side by side there into turn 3. Martins just in front and taking the turn 3 easily. Martins trying to outraction De Ruvela there, but they are still side by side. Martins getting a better exit there. Now De Ruvela just tucks in behind Martins there, and they have worked it on. So on the end of lap 6, we are now coming into the pits for wet tires. As you can see, it's spitting rain out there, but as an analog player, you cannot drive in changeable conditions, so you have to make these decisions. But it sometimes pays off a lot because you get a good amount of overcut on other drivers. Look at that. As you know, Austria is a small pitch, has a small pit time loss. So we are now Brad Benavides is out, and we have got a VSC. I think this has become a norm in the race, that whenever we try to undercut anyone, we will get a safety car, we get a safety car, a red flag, or now a VSC. So it's a bad omen for us for pitting for undercut. But look at that, everyone has pit now, and virtual safety car is ending. We are now trying to go as fast as we can and going out there. And we have made it, but we are only P4 now, and another safety car, another virtual safety car deployed there on lap 10. I tried to find out what it's for, but I was not able to find anything about this VSC. So let's get into racing again, or we get a bad time safety car. We get a bad time of virtual safety car ending, but we will make something out of it. Still, we are just behind the ruler. We are just behind the ruler there, and on. We are wringing the neck out of this car. Look at that. Everyone is on lap 12. Everyone is pitting. So we have also decided to pit because we thought the rain looks like the rain has gotten down. So everyone's pitting, and we are now also pitting behind Martins, in front of the ruler, and in front. Look at the tire wear. Look at the tire wear. We were 57. So I think it's a really good time that. It was a really good time. The rain stops. Going into the pits. Let's see what we can do. So 4.5 pit stop. The tires are always really cold here. But we are P4. Let's see if we can do something about it. Taking it easy as possible because it has happened to me many times. Trying to get out of the pit stop line, and we crashed into the barrier there. So we are going to take our time. On lap 18, the Rubla and Wehrman fighting each other, nip from nip there, going side by side in turn 3, and we are just enjoying it with the popcorn. And they just still going side by side. And now Wehrman trying to overtake. The Rubla goes defensive. We are on the racing line, trying to make it 3 wide, and we touch a little bit. The Rubla just in front of us, Wehrman in front of us. We get boxed in there. We are trying to make some space there, push both of them out of there, trying to, and we break, but we have caused a collision with Wehrman. I think we got away with that, but we don't have a front wing there. But we have overtaken the Rubla there, going side by side with Wehrman there. But Wehrman still side by side, but is now behind us. We have overtaken Wehrman on the last lap on the second sector. We are just still trying to stick to the racing line because we have a big chunk of our front wing missing, and Wehrman is still. Look at that, only 2 tenths between us. Just coming through the last lap, Wehrman 4 tenths behind us. I think we have gotten. Yes, we have. And we have won the Austria's feature race. And Wehrman second and the Rubla third. What an amazing battle, guys. What an amazing battle for the first 3. What an amazing battle for the first 3 there. And all of us was separated by only 7 tenths. This has happened. This I think doesn't happen too much, but it was an amazing battle. We are now P1. I think we have overtaken a Yumovasa there in the championships easily. It's going to be fun. The next races are going to be really fun. So guys, please like and subscribe. If you like the videos, please give me your feedback. Thank you for watching.